today's rant is, that dog owner who's getting rid of their dog and they tried everything. Sometimes I feel like a broken record, I swear. I get emails or messages or voicemails from people. They want to rehome their dog and they want to get rid of their dog or whatever the case may be. And, you start probing and asking questions about what's going on, in the spirit of trying to help because, maybe there's some advice or suggestions I can offer to help them keep their dog. And sometimes people are really open to that. They're really appreciative and it makes me want to help them even more. But sometimes, some people, they just cut you off. Oh no, we tried everything. Sometimes I'll placate them, but sometimes I want to probe. I want to find out exactly what they've done. So I'll ask them simple things. Oh, what kind of obedience commands does your dog know? And they'll say, oh, he's good. He sits, he downs, he comes, he takes treats gently, stuff like that. But then they'll go on and they'll start focusing on all the problems that he's having. He's rambunctious. He doesn't listen all the time. He chews things. He's unruly. He always seems like he's going 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I'll ask them simple things. Oh, how many walks a day does he get? Oh, he's out in the yard all day. He loves the yard. Great. How many walks a day does he get? Oh, we play with him in the yard. We spend time with him. He's out there all day. How many walks a day does the dog get? I'm sorry, but it irritates me because walking, traveling with your dog, getting your dog out and about, stimulating their mind, not just their body, can help alleviate so many behavioral problems. And I think it's great if you have a fenced-in yard and your dog can run and zip around. That's wonderful. But that is just a confined space. Your dog needs to get out and travel, especially if they're experiencing behavioral issues in the house. Stimulation, daily stimulation, is not just about running around like a lunatic. Daily stimulation is about getting out, traveling, experiencing the world, doing obedience with your dog out and about. So when these people say they've done everything, and then they go on to tell me that the dog doesn't listen to them all the time, he's unruly, he seems to be going 1,000,000,000 miles an hour all the time, they never walk him, what do you expect? Now, granted, I understand some people may be physically incapable of walking their dog. There's still ways around that too. And, for anyone who has any kind of physical limitations or disabilities, I'm not talking about people like that. They're doing the best they can. The fact of the matter is, most people are just too friggin' lazy. They'll get home from work and they'll spend 2 or 3 hours in front of the TV, but they can't get up off their asses and take their dog for a walk. If you have a dog and you're experiencing behavioral problems, start simple. Get your dog working on a daily basis, even if it's simple sit commands, simple obedience sessions, but you gotta walk your dog. If you can't walk your dog, get a walking tool or, look into training so you can get your dog walking, because the better your dog walks, the more likely you are to walk your dog. The catch-22 is, if your dog doesn't walk on the leash, he's not gonna get better if you don't walk him. Walk your dog, get out and travel, do obedience while you're on your walks. Satisfy your dog's basic needs first, then see where you're at. I don't know what it's like around the world, but it seems like here in America, just a bunch of lazy asses that get rid of dogs. Rant over. See you next time.